Welcome back to Kayfabe Science, the only fake science show on the internet that thinks that game theory was named as such because of how Paul Levesque leveraged himself into power in the WWE. I'm your host, and if you don't know, now you know, Doctor. Today's episode is the Dragonscrew Legwhip. The Dragonscrew is one of the most effective takedowns in all of professional wrestling. Now, a regular leg whip is a straightforward maneuver, and even sometimes gets used on the amateur circuit. But when you add a Dragonscrew to the exact same formula, then you get the perfect whip to whoop tush. Now, how does all this leg whiplashing work? Well, the standard way to sweep an opponent off their feet starts by grabbing a hold onto one foot, and with a single trotter off the ground, you already have half the battle won. Next, while you have them by the hoof and they're hopping around pirate style, you can pull in order to send their off-balance body right down to the ground. Pretty simple stuff. But as good as this grab is, it does leave the executor fairly vulnerable to some countermeasures. Because when you're standing eye to eye with a handful of thigh, by pulling your opponent towards you, you run the risk of them clotheslining, punching, or kicking you, or any other manner of reversal. So how do we avoid this? Well, we just simply have to deploy some evasive maneuvers, particularly that of the barrel roll. Commonly mistaken for the aileron roll, where a plane goes for a 360 spin, which is apparently a good trick if you ask baby Anakin.
I'll try spinning, that's a good trick.
Star Wars reference, because I'm nerdy. However, a real barrel roll is named as such because it's supposed to simulate a plane circling the interior of a barrel. Yep, it's on like Donkey Kong. And remembering to barrel over and keep rolling is the key to whipping a leg just like a dragon. Now, by utilizing this aeroplane play to our advantage, we can avoid any oncoming onslaught that's coming straight at us, with the Dragonscrew Legwhip being much harder to reverse than a regular old non-roll leg launch. But not only can we use the drag and drop for defensive purposes, but it also adds to our offense as well, because when rotating around a limb, we get to build up more momentum than we would if we were to just do a plain ordinary takedown trying to get a game over, as circling around uses gravity to pick up some additional G-force, which can be seen transferring to the opponent as their vulnerable body rotates into being taken off balance for a crash landing takedown. So there you go, by doing a barrel roll do-si-do around the old oak tree that is your opponent's leg, we get to yank a shank with even more stank, proving that the Dragonscrew is the best way to be dragging an opponent down to the ground. Get it? Dragon? Well, screw you then!